up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, so until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Hello and welcome to My Mind Over Matter. My name is Rick. Man, I was so achy today. I think the waterfalls took a lot of my like made me hurt more. It's just it's been raining. It's just the weather hasn't been cooperating so much. So I've been tired, yawning. Look at me yawning already. It's probably not even me because I'm not really tired. But the weather's just been a little. Eh, it's kind of affecting me in my neck. It's really hurting. It's hurting. Plus, I think my medicine is kind of becoming a little weak. The patch that I'm wearing, it's I could feel the difference. I'm at the last day to change it out. Actually, you're going to be changing it out tomorrow, and then hopefully that will re-energize me and bring me back on here. And I mean, I think for no reason, because it's only 8 o'clock and I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm just tired, I guess, of this pain because the pain makes me weak. It makes me very tired, but not sleepy tired, just drained, tired. Um, Teary eye. That's at first, but yeah, I'm still dealing with all those issues. I'm still dealing with those health issues, and this past 2 days, yesterday, I just was not. I got back from the waterfalls and everything, but I just wasn't feeling right. My neck's still not feeling right. Not feeling good. There's this cream that's supposed to come. Well, I called today to the pharmacy and told them I didn't get my first. Oh, I didn't get the initial cream that they're supposed to have sent me. They said they sent it through the U.S. Postal. I was like, that's a fucking mistake. I already have had packages not arrive here from the U.S. Postal, so I told her, please send it through UPS so that way they'll knock on my door and give it to me in my hands instead of just throwing it around somewhere and then having me look around for the past fucking 2 weeks and not find my cream. So it's okay. They're going to be sending it. I should be getting it. If not tomorrow, definitely. Well, it might be tomorrow because they're going to UPS it. So and it's Simsbury. It's not so far from here, so I might get it tomorrow, and that could help me out because I could apply that to my neck and areas that I'm hurting, and it should help out. This cream, you can't just buy it at the. Yeah, you have to get a prescription for it. It's more powerful than what they sell in the pharmacies, so that's how much pain I'm having and stuff, and it just sucks because it's an ongoing past 2 months. I have a couple of days that I'm okay, and then there's days that I'm just miserable. And these past 2 days has been pretty. I started the day yesterday pretty good, but then came home and just did a half-hour show and just felt miserable. Today I'm feeling the same way. I'm feeling miserable. Might not do a long show either today. I'll probably just do a half hour just to light it up and do a little quick little hangout. Um, it's not so much of a hangout because I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Hey Seven, how you doing, buddy? Hey Albie. Um, I just gotta light it up and see what the medicine brings. I know it's the medicine that's making me feel this way. Um, I'm really highly debating on changing the patch tonight and just putting on a new one tonight, so that way I don't feel miserable tomorrow. Because man, when the medicine wears out, you're like a zombie. You're in so much pain. The medications that I take during the day, it doesn't hold up. It's not as strong. So it's a real pain in the fucking neck. Literally. And for me, sometimes I lose ambition and trying to come on here and do a show. I just don't feel the urge of doing it because I'm just so miserable. When the pain kicks in, it just flips everything upside down. And then I started thinking about the Upside Down, and then I started thinking about Diana Ross, and Seven Serpents was talking about Diana Ross. And I remember a friend of mine, he was such a fucking diehard fan of Diana Ross. That's why I knew it was Diana Ross, that song, Upside Down, Inside Out, Boy You Turn Me. Yeah, that fucking song would drive me fucking nuts. My friend even had a tattoo of Diana Ross on his arm. That's how a fanatic he was, and he drove me fucking crazy. He did. It was something else. That's how. But she's sneaky too. She's she's very quiet. She really hides under the radar very well. But behind the scenes, she's done a lot. I mean, you gotta look into Diana Ross and her biographies. And I don't know her upbringing. I wasn't a fanatic of Diana Ross. I did like her music. It was very sensual, very to the point. But I wasn't a fanatic of hers. We didn't really listen too much to Diana. We did listen to Diana Ross. We did have it on a vinyl. Because back then we didn't have CDs, DVDs, or what we're having here on YouTube. We didn't have any of this shit, any of this technology. Back in the 80s, yeah, right. We didn't have this shit. We had a record player, and we hoped that the needle didn't break, so that way we could have music. And I used to listen to a lot of Michael Jackson, a lot of, oh Lord, so many people. I mean, my mom had a little like a collection. I remember she even had Menudo. Menudo, it's a Puerto Rican singing group that was really popular in Puerto Rico and around the world too. Menudo. Ricky Martin was in Menudo. But Diana Ross, she was just here the other day. She was actually here a few months ago. I want to say it was 3-4 months ago. She was here at Foxwoods. Diana Ross. She had a concert there. She's still doing concerts. That's her job, was to entertain. That's how she gets paid. But I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Monday, it's just the energy today is just for me, it's not good. Even smoking is not really helping it either. So I used to listen to the Pointer Sisters. I used to listen to Duran Duran. I used to listen to Phil Collins. Let's see. Who else I used to listen to? There's so many people I used to listen to. My goodness. I remember George Michael. My mom had a vinyl of George Michael. That shit was crazy. It was crazy. It was fun. My house was like a party house. My mom used to turn on the music. She only turned on the music when she was cleaning. And when she was cleaning, that was party time for me. That was time for me to dirty everything up. I was a little kid. I was like, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, it's party. I was just, as she's cleaning, I'm making a mess. Yeah. It's just going back to the past and then looking up your upbringing, how you came up and how you were raised, and you see everything from the past and then you bring it to the present, and it plays a big role in who you are as a person. I always tell people, reflect on go to your childhood. How far back can you really remember how far back can you go? I could go back until like I was like I know I was a baby because like I said I the other day I remember pissing in my father's face and I was a shooter. I was just like aim for faces. But I remember when they used to change my Pampers. That's how far back my like I can remember. I remember seeing their faces, and I remember, you know, those holy shit. This boy blew up the damn pamper. Like I remember all those. I remember everything. The whole time I remember. And it's like, is it a gift or is it a curse? Because a lot of people they can't even remember yesterday. They can't even remember what they did yesterday. It's like, what you ate yesterday? Oh shit! What the fuck did I eat? Oh man, I went to Longhorn at a Renegade center cut 8 ounce medium. I'm O negative. I need steak from time to time. Not all the time, but from time to time is good for my blood to have steak, especially medium. But I'm sorry for all my vegetarians out there. It's like, oh, he eats meat. Hell yeah, you can slap me with it too. um, I like veggies too. I like, I'm a carnivore. I eat meat. My parents taught me how to eat meat. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure once upon a time you ate meat before. And it doesn't matter what you consume. They still putting these toxic chemicals in you no matter what. No matter what, they're putting these toxic chemicals. It could be vegan, it could be whatever, vegetarian, it does not matter. You're being poisoned no matter what. I just want people to live life happy, that's all. Live your life happy. Get back to nature. I think this year, like I said, I think on my future plan show, I want to go to Watkins Glen for a weekend, a little weekend retreat, just to take in the waterfalls. I like chasing waterfalls. It's always been a thing of mine to chase. And I think Watkins Glen is a nice area to do it. They have nice little hiking areas and state parks where you could go and check out. I still got more videos, shorts to add up to add to the channel. I still am not done adding videos. So whenever you guys get a chance, check them out. They're pretty cool. They're very relaxing. I fell asleep. Like I passed out and I woke up and I was listening to the waterfall. It was so relaxing. It's so very relaxing. And the other day, I put it. Actually, it was last night. I put my space on my cell phone. This one, I put all about universe, and the other cell phone, my old cell phone, I put the waterfall that I took, and which was the Chapman Falls, and I put that one on, and I just fell asleep listening. Like it was just kept repeating because every 60 seconds it goes on a repeat. But to listen to the water, it was so relaxing, very relaxing. And that's what I want people to do is to meditate, relax, listen to the water, listen to the frequency of the water. That's that sound. It's a frequency, and nature has this unique frequency to help heal. So please, focus and listen to the water. Elements heal. My two favorite, water and fire, of course. The wind is okay. Wind could be a bitch sometimes, but The fire is pretty nice. I love meditating with fire. Like listening to the water and then listening to the fire, like a campfire, like a bonfire, and just looking at the flames and listening to the flames, how it's just like rippling through the wood, and to hear the waterfalls in the background. That's just hmm. Yeah. This year, I'm actually gonna go camping. This year, um, I'm looking for a proper mattress, air mattress for me, just because my neck and my back, my spine, and you know how these air mattresses are. I need a high mattress. I don't need one of those little flimsy shits. I need a really that stays sturdy. You know, when you sit on it, it doesn't like fold in. It just stays up. I need a really good mattress, and I'm pretty sure they sell them. Possibly Walmart might have it. Um, I'm gonna do camping. I'm gonna go to this one park, hopefully by the beach. I'm just creeped out about the beach because the crabs, they like to come out. I don't know, crabs be. I don't know. I don't want a crabby crab come by and just I didn't see him and pinch the shit out of me or something. No, but there's really nice parks for camping here, and I think I'm gonna do it this year. I'm gonna go camping for a weekend, just for like a Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday, and then maybe come back Monday or come back Sunday. It doesn't matter. It's only gonna be for like 2 nights, and yeah, do the outdoors. Cook outside, chill. Don't worry about the internet. Don't worry about YouTube or anything like that. Just enjoy good company and just have a good time. I definitely want to go to Busch Gardens this year. I definitely want to go to Busch Gardens, but I'm not 100% sure when. But I really want to go like in, let's see, we're heading to May. It would be nice to go in June, like the beginning of June. I would like to go to Busch Gardens because it'll be warm, it'll be hot already, and then I can enjoy it more. Instead of these cold temperatures, the fluctuation of temperatures, that's what gets people sick and not feeling good. So I want it to be like in the 80s and be able to go and enjoy the Busch Gardens. It's in Williamsburg, Virginia. I never really chilled in Virginia before. It's a Democratic state. I know that for sure. I feel it. I know it's a Democratic state, but I don't know why is it Democratic, to be honest with you, but it is Democratic. But I never been to Virginia. Never been there. I would like to go to North Carolina, South Carolina, like Myrtle Beach. I never been to Myrtle Beach. I seen it before. I saw someone get shot up in Myrtle Beach, but other than that, it's very touristy. So I don't know. Those type of waters, it's not my type of water to get into or to be in. I would not be in those type of waters. I like the water to be clear, like the clear bottom where you can see what's around you. I don't like dark water, dark beaches, dark water. I don't like that. Or beaches that have too much seaweed. Ugh, not fun. But I don't go for the rides. I go for the entertainment and wait to get out of here. And that's about it. I just lay low, look at all the possibilities of shopping and food. I never been there before, so I'm most likely gonna chow down there. I'm like, but I gotta see what happens next month. Next month is a very important month. That's gonna determine whether I'm gonna be able to travel this year or not. A lot of things need to happen properly in order for me to be cleared to be able to do anything. Um, Next month is nonstop appointments. But hopefully they'll clear me and everything will be fine, and then I could relax and go on a trip, do 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 something, decide to do something. I think my first little trip I'll probably end up doing is Watkins Glen because I want to go to Watkins Glen. And if I go to Watkins Glen, I'm gonna stop by probably Niagara Falls. It's just because I'm gonna be not too far from Niagara Falls, so I want to go to Niagara Falls, see Niagara Falls, say hello, old friend. It's nice to see you, and then get back home, and then decide what I'm gonna do for June. I think May. I want to get to Watkins Glen. I gotta check the NASCAR schedule too, because I don't want to go there when NASCAR is there. Because NASCAR they race at Watkins Glen. They have a road course there, and when they're in town, they bring the crowd, and it gets crowded. There's a lot of people. Hotels get packed up, and I always try to avoid going to anywhere where NASCAR is having an event. I remember in Florida, we wanted to go to Disney. It was around February, and freaking NASCAR was having their freaking Daytona 500, and we didn't really know that time that they were. I was young, and I remember when we went there, there was no hotels. Back then, you would just go to the hotel and just rent a hotel instead of doing it online because we didn't really do stuff online back in those days. We're talking about late 80s. Like we didn't, internet wasn't that big then, so these hotels would sell out, and we were stuck out. We didn't were able to get a room, but we had a van, so we slept in the van, and it was cold that day too. And remember, we went to Denny's in the middle of the night. My stepdad woke me up, and my uncle. It's like, y'all want to go to Denny's? I was like, fuck it, yeah, let's go. So we went, and my uncle's a trip. Like he was like, "Fuck that, I'm gonna go to sleep here." And he passed out, and we ordered breakfast, and I had and then they were like, "You want a dessert?" I was like, "We'll give it to you on the house." I was like, "Oh, okay," and I ended up getting a lemon meringue pie. I'll never forget it. It's one of my favorite pies, lemon meringue. And Denny's used to have really good pies. I don't know how they are now because the Denny's now is not like how the Denny's was back in those days. You know, like right now, it's not like my favorite place to go to for breakfast anymore. It's like far down the list. Like my favorite breakfast place is Waffle House. Waffle House is number one. Number two is IHOP. I mean, Denny's is like far down the list. It's just because their breakfast is just, I don't know, it's just not that good. And I think they're overpriced also. Well, all these places are overpriced. It's the inflation going on. But I remember those days, those Disney days, those Disney trips. Like my parents, they were so sneaky. They were fun though. They would wake me. They wouldn't tell us shit. Me and my sister, we'd be knocked the hell out. Right? We go to sleep, and this is like going from Friday, Friday to Saturday. So then my mom will come, wake me up at 3 in the morning. Get ready. We gotta go. I go where? Well, it's like 3 in the fucking morning, right? It's like, go where? Where are we going? It's like, she just said it in Spanish. She was my mom. She's Puerto Rican, so she would talk to me a lot in Spanish. So she would tell me to go take a shower and get ready, or you stay. And I'm like, nah, I'm not staying. I'm going, but I want to like to know where I'm going. So we'll tell you in the car. So hurry up. If you hurry up, we go. My sister, like, we got ready. We packed our bags, and my mom was like, take stuff for like 2 3 days, and whatever you forget, we'll just buy it over there. Sure, that's not a bad deal. I was like, I always took everything that I needed, and then we'll start driving. And it's like, all right, where are we going? And they're like, where do you think we're going? I was like, we're going on the turnpike, and there's only a couple of places we could go from the turnpike going north. This is in Florida. They're like, take a guess. So I was like, oh, well, it seems like we're going to Orlando. They're like, yep, you're right. And there's a couple of parks out there that are really fun. But I have a feeling we're going to Disney. I was telling my parents. My parents could even tell you. They're like, yep, we're going to Disney. We're going to. At that time, they had MGM Studios. Now I think it's called Hollywood Studios or some Disney Hollywood Studios. But back in those days, it was called MGM Studios. And we will go there and we'll just have a great day. We have a stay the night. And then the next day, we will go to the park early in the morning and we will leave like around 2 3 o'clock and then drive back home and get home by like 7:30, 8 o'clock. It was so great to live there because like it wasn't so far to get to Orlando. It was only like 3.5 4 hours depending on the traffic and the flow of the traffic. Hey Paula, how you doing? Let me see. Waterfall videos are truly art. Yeah, they're beautiful. I mean, I love waterfalls, and I'm gonna continue to chase after them and bring them to you so you guys can see on video. And it's so relaxing. I mean, yesterday I just think it took a toll out of me because the weather, and I think it's the weather that's like making me feel this way. And that fall really fucked up my neck, so everything is still like really hurt. So this is gonna take me a long while to get over this pain, especially now that this patch has worn off. It's on the 7th day, and I gotta switch it to a new patch. But what I like to do is every time I switch out the patches, I like to take a good shower and then put on the patch. So after the show, I'm gonna shower and put on the new patch and take off this one because this one's already. It's weak, and I could. Once I start feeling my neck really hurting and really bothering me, like how yesterday, like the medicine, I felt like it was weak. It wasn't strong enough, but at least I did, and I was capable of doing what I did yesterday and showing you guys Chapman Falls. I just felt so much pain and I just didn't feel good. Last night I only did a half hour show. I just wasn't feeling it. And today I'll probably try to reach an hour. Um, and that's probably pushing it. But this is going to be a gradual return. It's not like a full fledged return. I'm trying to stay out at least for an hour. And throughout the week, I'll bring you guys in and we'll do more of a proper hangout. I think this is my own hangout. This is my own hangout. But yesterday was so beautiful. Those falls were really beautiful. I love the way they cascade, and the sound. The sound was so infectious. It felt so good. I felt so like I needed to stay there longer. Like I should have taken a nap. And it's funny because I sprayed myself with bug spray because I know already this time of the year there's a lot of bugs and mosquitoes. They're already starting to come back. And I felt like the bugs were more attracted to the bug spray than anything else. I like these bugs are harassing me even more with the damn spray. I thought they would leave me the damn hell alone. Mm-mm. They're like, oh, negative. Come over here. I'm like, damn. Just buy me a drink first. You want to come over here and suck me up? Like, what are you doing? Get away, freaking mosquitoes. But the view and the experience is priceless. Like many of you won't probably ever see this in person, and the fact that I was able to, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. But how's everyone doing? Hope y'all doing good. I think tonight I'm gonna do the movie night. So if you want to watch Maze Runner tonight, I'm gonna do it tonight. Last night I didn't do it. Last night I took a shower and then I was like I felt like I wanted to go lay down. I wanted to lay down. I didn't want to be on here, so I kind of like postponed the movie night. So maybe tonight we can do it. I'm gonna put on the Maze Runner, and I have part one, part two, and part three. But we'll watch it. I'll play it. Whoever wants to come in, they're more than welcome to. Usually, I'll be watches, but it's kind of a good movie. I really you have to like pay attention to the movie, especially part one. Part one's one of the better ones. And then once they're doing that part two, part three, it kind of gets like, it feels like it gets watered down. The franchise had potential. I think by the time they got to part three, it was like already watered down, and I knew they had an incident. I think like I think the main character of the movie, he had they're at a reservation at a desert, and they told them, don't take any artifacts or anything from the grounds, no rocks, no nothing, don't take nothing with you. And one of the actors ended up taking artifact, and I think stuff started happening, like not good stuff, and the movie didn't even do good. It was just not. I think he returned the artifact back. It was something on the ground that he took. It was a weird story. Look into it. it's a real weird story of the Mace Runner. I don't remember the main actor's name. Um, but he was the one that took the artifact, and then they just started having like production problems and a whole bunch of issues. People, it was just, they kind of like cursed themselves. I try not to think about the world, but the world always crosses my path. Because I have to pay attention to what's everything's going on. There's something that's going to be happening. Something really big's going to be happening. And it's just it's all by design too, because they know how to manipulate the mind of people. People are like sheeps. A lot of them fall into the trap. Even the ones that say they're not in the trap, you're just like more deep into it. It's just they have this control over us, and it's your social security. Everyone has a number. We're not tattooed the numbers anymore. They stopped tattooing the numbers. Now they just put it on a card and give it to you. Yep, here's just a number. To the government, you're just numbers. It's like you can scream to the top of your lungs, no one's gonna hear you. A lot of people won't even care. A lot of them don't care. Yeah, that's your problem. You take care of your own shit. How many times this world has been destroyed and brought back? Okay. I think it's time. Time's up. The world needs an enema. In the future, I'm gonna do going to some casinos and playing. And go to the casino and play some games, gamble a little. Just not so much, but just to take the edge off. Just go with like $500 and just play. And just see if the energy could guide me to a good payday. Because it would be nice to double or even triple or quadruple that money. And it'd be nice to hit a jackpot. And it's helpful. It is helpful. But the only way to be able to be successful is you have to put in to get out. You always gotta look. You gotta go against the odds, because sometimes those odds are against you, but sometimes it'll pay off, and you could come home with an extra $20,000 in your pocket. That can happen. These machines, they're at random, but you're there at the right time, the right place, the right time, at the right machine. You can hit a little jackpot. I've hit before in the machines, but in Florida, not here. I haven't played much up here. Like, I've been to the casino a bunch of times, but not like how I used to in Florida. In Florida, I I used to be there all the time, and I would always catch. It was funny because I always see my landlord because I was renting a house, a small house. So, and my landlord, I know it's not my rent money, but it's funny because I see him at the casino. Him and his wife, they adored me. They were from Argentina, great people, and they're like, I come up and I sneak up behind. And I'm like, aha, that's what you do with my rent money. And they start laughing. She's like, no, no, no. I go, no, no, I'm playing. I know. It's hey, I have to pay my dues, and I'm here too. So what's cooking? I used to hang out with them all the time, go to the casinos all the time. Holy shit. We used to go all the time. And she used to win a lot, man. Um she won so much money. She won like she hit a couple of jackpots, like big jackpots. And what she used to do with the money, she used to go on a cruise. She'd go on a cruise. She'd be gone for like a whole week or two, and then she plays in the casinos in the cruise ship too. And I was like, holy smokes! She's like, yeah, I spend the money on the trips, so it was pretty good. Like she used to win a lot, like big money, and it was just so weird. It's it's a good feeling, when you win. I'm sure, you imagine you're there and you're just playing your numbers because she likes to play the numbers. So you put the numbers, your numbers, and then if it lands on those numbers, the amount of numbers that you have picked, depending on your prize. And one time, all her numbers that she picked, they all lit up, and she had won the grand jackpot. She won, I think, over like way over 50,000. I think it was like I don't know how much it was, but she won, and she won a couple of times. She won a lot of money. I was happy for her. You know, I always break even. I was like, fuck this. I play like 100, 200 bucks, and then I come out like an hour or two later, and I'm still broke even. I'm like, all right, it's not meant to be. Either you break even, and that's a good night, or you lose it all, and it's a fucked up night. But it's expendable money. It's the difference. It's not like taking your rent money and gambling it and then hoping to hit it. And if you don't, you're really fucked because then you owe money to pay your rent and, whatever bills. So I'm just saying, be smart when you go to these places and make sure that it's expendable money. It's not money that you have to pay your bills with. Because then it'll be really risky. So I don't know. Um, just be careful. That's all. So it's something it's very risky. It's risky, a risky business. You know, depending on the month and depending on the time of the month, those machines pay out. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're really stingy machines, and they don't pay shit. You put the money in, and it's like you're just not getting anything out of it. So I study a lot of machines. I watch a lot of shows, and just looking at the timing and how often they get bonuses, and on YouTube, I can see on video how long it takes from one bonus to another, and then sometimes it's back to back bonuses. So you get like back to back, and then you can see the timing of it. I know everything's at random, but then again, like you have to just have everything. Um, you have to have everything all set up. Um, the machines, I always felt like when you go to play, the later I felt like it was more luckier. I always felt like around that 1 o'clock in the morning, between 1 and 3 in the morning, you had people win jackpots. And during the 8 to 11, I mean, you win stuff, but I don't see much jackpots around 8 and 11. I mean, you may get one or two or something like that, but something not like between 1 and 3 in the morning. 1 and 3 in the morning, for some reason, it's like they hit. I remember escorting people because I used to work at the Hard Rock in Hollywood in Florida, and I was a bike patrol officer. So they had me escorting the winners to their cars so they don't get robbed. And once they left the property, that's out of our hands. Um, but they used to give me money. They used to tip me. They used to put it right in my pocket. Like I couldn't grab it from them, but if they put it in my pocket, that's mine. They had people. I had gotten $1,000 from a person that won like over $100,000, like won big money and tipped me big. I used to get good money. That was the best part because you didn't know when you were gonna get tipped, and then when you get tipped, it was usually minimum 300. Maybe once in a while you get like $100 or $200 bill. Um, yeah, crazy job. Say Paula, everyone. I'm tired, but okay. Yeah, just gotta feel. I know the energy. I feel tired too. I'm gonna get off here in 6 minutes, so I can at least do an hour. But I'm gonna put a link out on the Discord. So if you guys want to watch the movie, I'm gonna be putting it on tonight. And tonight we're gonna watch The Maze Runner. It's a good movie. And then we'll have movie nights. We'll have certain movie nights. I think this week is going to be the Maze Runner week because I feel like that's what we're doing right now. We're running in a maze. So we need to figure our shit out and get our shit together. And then this movie is just a perfect. It's just a good movie. It's a good movie. And if you haven't seen it, great. If you've seen it, that's even awesome. I've seen it before, and it's a good movie to watch and rewatch. And yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow, 8 p.m. I kind of like that time. I really like it. It's one of the best times. I mean, 7 is awesome, but 8 p.m. has been a good time for me to be here and do this for, because if I do just an hour, I get off at 9. Or if I do 2 hours, I'll be out by 10. So it doesn't really impact so much of my downside when it comes to getting ready for sleep. I have, because I usually fall asleep by 11:30 midnight, and then I wake up around 8 in the morning. That's the routine. And then if I wake up really tired, like if I had a dream that made me work overtime and I wake up exhausted, I tend to go back to sleep. And then I'll wake up a little bit later, but not too much. But sometimes those times feel good. That second like round of sleep, I feel like it's so much better than the fucking first one. The first one is like, I was like a fucking slave in my fucking sleep. Like, bitch, don't make me work while I'm sleeping. Like, I'm fucking running marathons and shit in my fucking sleep. I'm always running, like going all over the place and helping people and doing all this. And I'm like, man, by the time I wake up, I'm like fucking tired. I'm like, damn, I spent all night fucking working in my sleep. I didn't get no fucking sleep. Like, what the fuck? I said, yeah, I didn't get no fucking sleep. Yeah, I was asleep. I was fucking probably snoring, but I wasn't even fucking resting. My brain was going crazy, fucking working overtime. That shit happens. That happens to a lot of people. I know it happens because it happens to me. I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I had to fucking play like this fucking superhero for fucking like 7 hours of my sleep, and I am fucking tired. So I usually go brush my teeth, use the restroom and stuff, and then get back to fucking bed. And I sleep another like an hour or two, and then I wake up feeling better. But man, I hate those nights when you fall asleep and you think you're gonna have a good night's sleep, and then you end up tossing and turning, and you're fucking looking like the fucking exorcist while you're fucking tossing and turning, like you're like no, and that's me because I flop like a fish. It's like I can imagine being recorded while I'm sleeping and then flopping like a fish back and forth. That'd be probably one fucking crazy sight. It'll be a crazy sight. It's like, oh man, then it happens. I know. I know Maggie. Maggie flops like a fish. I know she's laughing right now. She watches the show even when it's an hour long. She watches it, so she hears what I say about her. Oh, Maggie, you flop like a fish. I do too. I know she does. So that's confirmed. That's confirmation. We are both fish floppers. We're a bunch of floppers. We toss and turn. And then the medication that I should be taking for that, I feel like it's too strong, and then I don't feel good when I take the medicine. So it sucks. But yeah, fuck you too. Yeah, when I sleep, well, what I do is I put the waterfall sound because I get that white noise from the waterfall, and I play educational programming about the universe, and I have a list of videos that I listen to, and it puts me into a deep sleep between the universe and the waterfalls. And that's what I do at night. It's so weird because I have the waterfalls on my left side, and on my right side I have the universe. So that when I toss this way, I listen to the universe, and then when I toss this way, I listen to the waterfall. That's how I have my bed set up. But it's so relaxing. I slept like last night. I slept good. I did. Like I took that shower and I went to sleep, and I slept good. Just sore, like achy. But like I said, my medicine is running very low. This is the seventh day. I'm supposed to change out of this patch that I have right here. That's where it's at. It's like right here, the patch. So I got to put it on this side next. When I put the patch, it's like Popeye the Sailor Man. Remember Popeye? He used to eat his spinach and you go. That's what happens to me. I get hyped. My energy gets hyped, and I feel better, and then I'm not as much pain. But it sucks how it wears off 2 days ahead of time because it started wearing off yesterday, and today is you can feel the difference of the medication. So most likely they're gonna up this medication next week. When I go to the doctor, I think they're gonna go from a 5 to a 10. Um, it's gonna be a pretty big little, well, not a big jump, but it's gonna be a double of this, and I think that should be good enough. Now, if I have surgery and if I require surgery for my wrist and forearm, then I'm gonna have to increase it to 20. but I won't go that high. I mean, 10 is going to be good enough for me to help me get through what I'm going through right now. This is very painful. Like, you see me sitting here, I'm in pain. You know, I gotta wait to take my pill because I have my pill here, but I have to wait a little bit. And I'm gonna take that and then get ready for bed. I'm actually gonna put on the movie and stuff, watch, and then I'll take a shower while the movie's going, and then come back and finish watching, and then yeah, and then wrap it up, and then get to bed. Should be in bed by 11:15. Then about half an hour after I'm in bed, then I'll fall asleep. That's my routine. Yeah, YouTube. I don't know. YouTube is just a weird place. I mean, it's just weird. I feel like they're being attacked. Cyber attacked and stuff, and it causes like weird glitches and stuff within YouTube. I think that happens a lot. Recently, it's been happening a lot more. Um, but right now, war is happening. We're at war. They just hasn't like say it out loud or make it too public, but we're at war. Cyber war is going crazy. They like Israel's going nuts with cyber war right now. They're really attacking like Iran, and they're trying to like cause problems. And this is the type of talk that you don't really listen to from the media, because the media has you distracted with all the stupidness. But finish back and forth, watching to watching, then yeah, that happens. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. Um, I did enough. I'm tired, but I'm gonna get the ready. I'm gonna get the movie ready. It should take me a couple of minutes to get it set up and do movie night tonight. I'm gonna watch The Maze Runner, so I will be putting that on the Discord. And for everybody else, continue having a good day, a good morning, a good night. And yeah, I'll catch everybody on the flip side. Tomorrow, I'll try to see if this medicine, it should kick in and work. I'm hoping the medicine kicks in. It does. I'm going to put it on tonight so that way by tomorrow I'll feel a little bit all right. So, with that said, peace.